All right, so this is part 2, assembling the corner flags. The first thing is we take the 10-foot length of PVC, mark it in the middle, which should be at 5 feet, and then we need to cut it. Most people would use a hacksaw. I actually have a nifty little PVC cutter. You'd insert that, and I've already cut my PVC, but I'll demonstrate how the cutter works. This is a scrap piece. Insert it in, and we go on the mark. Makes a nice straight cut. Okay, so that's scrap. All right, so we have PVC tubing. What we've already done to speed up the video is I've prepared. So the next thing we do is actually measure. This is where the stake is going to go. 2 15/16 of an inch from the end. Mark it. Then we go over to the drill. All right. Drill. Just make sure you got it straight. And all the way through. Let me just go. All the way through. Next thing is insert the stake. Important that the hole, that you line up the hole with the stake. I've worked this a couple times. Sometimes it's a little stiff. Put it in there. Take something, a lot of times it's useful just to make sure that you've got clearance. Put the pin in. Make sure it's about equal on both sides. You can see that. Okay. Both sides equally through. This is where the bolt comes in. To keep the prongs separated. This is a cheap and dirty way of doing it. Just put in a bolt, separates them. That was the pin. It's a little loose because I drilled the holes a little large to make it a little bit easier. To hold the bolt in. This is the duct tape, and I've already cut a couple. And to hold the pin in. So I usually put 2 or 3 just through the bottom there. This goes around the pin. Again, white duct tape just to cover up the pin. I'm going to finish up here. It's good to put a couple of wraps on that. And we're finished with the bottom. Okay, so the next is the top, the flag assembly. So the first thing we need to do is on the flag, and I'll just point this out because I've already marked these again. So at the top, which has a seam at the top of the flag, it's in about 2 inches. And at the bottom, my mark is about 1.5 inches. At this point, I like to use, this is the tool I've got, although a little wire cutter like this. Anything that'll put a hole about 3/16 of an inch. Again, I've used these, but the marks, you push through. The ruler is just a backing. Okay, and again, if you can see, we put the 2 holes in there. This is important. It'll help the rivet when we get to that part. All right, so we have the flag, top of the PVC. Insert the flag at the top. You'll notice pull down on it. At this point, take your marker. You can see in here. I mark where I want to drill the holes on the flag. Black holes. Holes line up, mark it like that. And again, to speed things up, I had this, I'll show you what the mark looks like. Then basically, you go over to the drill, you drill the 2 holes, which I've already done in this case. Put the flag. We're very close to being finished. Okay, line up the holes. This is where the rivet gun comes in. Insert it in the hole. It just takes about 3 or 4 pumps. Just adjust the flag to find the hole. Sometimes it gets a little, changes up a little bit. Okay, insert and secure. Okay, and that's a complete flag assembly. The final, this is just a smart thing to do. I've done this on one of the flags already, so let me just show. Mark the flag. These have a tendency to move around on the field. Hopefully it makes it back to yours. Okay, a couple good places. You can mark it here on the flag itself. Okay, or in this case, we're Stanford Soccer Club. We mark it in the middle. Okay, and that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Later. Bye-bye.